Hey you guys, it's your girl Beauty with Mika, and I'm here to do my best of 2018 beauty favorites. Now, if you guys want to see me do a best of skincare favorites, go ahead and leave a comment down below. Honestly, you guys, my skincare is probably just as much as beauty, but when I went through everything of my top picks, these are my top picks for 2018, the things that I have loved, the things that I continue to grab towards, the things that I would repurchase again if I had to. These are my top picks. Now, I will give you guys a top pick of a best of 2018 for skincare. If you guys want to see it, leave a comment down below. But I know you guys are probably like, where is her video for this? I honestly had to take the time and really just go through my drawers, go through my collection, and really pick. Honestly, these are things that I have genuinely loved throughout the entire time for 2018. These are things that I would grab. These are things that I know that I've had to hide from myself. So don't forget to thumbs up, comment, like, subscribe. You guys will see a February favorites, which is kind of weird. We're February 2019. Happy New Year's to you guys. I hope you guys have started your New Year's off right, just the way you want to. So let's go ahead and get started. So for primers, you guys know I have loved this so much, and I've talked about it, and I actually got a 2-ounce size. This is the Hourglass Mineral Veil Primer. I use 1 pump of this, and I use this so much that I had to buy the 2-ounce. This size is $55, and the 2-ounce size is $75. So you guys know in my recent Sephora haul, I purchased the 2-ounce, and then I just refilled this little bottle up. So yeah, that has been an all-time favorite. Now, I thought this was a gimmick, and I went on and gave it a try, and you guys can see I'm almost out of it, but I have a backup. This is the Smashbox Photo Finish Primer Water. This is to set and refresh. I use this every morning before I apply my makeup, and I love this. I have it also in a travel size form, so this hands down, it's like something I can't live without. I thought it was a gimmick at first, and now I'm like, it works. Now, something else that I also did not believe would work for my skin, because I do have combo oily skin, and I went on and tried it because I don't know what it was. I don't know if it was the whole Too Faced launching new products, but I went on and tried the Too Faced Hangover 3-in-1 Primer setting spray. I love this stuff. I ended up purchasing the travel size, took it with me, traveled with it, and then fell in love with it. So now I have the larger size, and I really do like this stuff. So this has been also a best of for 2018. Now, 2 other new primers that recently came out that I've been giving. This one I've been giving a try for the past 2 months, but I've heard so many great reviews about it that I had to include it in my best of, because actually it really does stand like it's really good pore primer. This is the Touch and Soul No Pore Blend Primer. This little bottle costs $19, and you get 1 fluid ounce. I have to tell you, this smooths out my pores, like in my T-zone. When you're applying it, you can see how it just gives this filter effect to your pores, and especially if you have enlarged pores, you would love this. Now, another primer that I was like, I'm not sure about, and you guys know I gave this brand a second chance. This is the Fenty Beauty Primer. I heard so many good things about it that I was like, let me give this a chance. The best time to give something a second chance is during a lot of the Sephora and Ulta sales. So I went on and gave in, and I had to hide this for myself. I was just like, how many primers can one person have? So I had to basically eliminate, shrink down, but this will always be a best of 2018 for me. These are things like, I'm telling you guys, I had to hide some of this stuff for myself. Now, let's go on to powders. You guys know, hands down, my Laura Mercier medium deep translucent powder will always be one of my best powders. I thought I could never find anything like that, but then recently I went on and tried the Hourglass Mineral Veil translucent setting powder. This is in the travel size form, you guys. It is a white powder. I'm not sure if they're going to do like a women of color one, but I really did like this. I do mix this sometime, and you could wear it by itself, and when I tell you guys, this just gives a smooth photo finish. Hands down, I really did love that for 2018. Now, another primer is the TATCHA Silk Canvas Primer. This is really expensive. They have these in gift sets, so I did purchase the gift set, but when I tell you guys, like, this too was just like it. I barely have not put a dent in it. I don't even think I haven't even hit pan with this bad boy. But this is definitely something that you definitely want to try for 2019 if you haven't. I love this stuff. It was just like, girl, like, you need to hide. Everything is, this is stuff I had to hide for myself and force myself to use other stuff. The Laneige Knit Mask. Dion, a beauty in her books, got me addicted to this, and I know we've heard this over and over, and I was just like, first I thought it was really expensive, and then when I went in Sephora and I was like, this thing is $19. When I tell you my lips cannot go without it, my lips cannot go without it. I had to purchase the gift set during the holiday and get another full size of these along with the minis, because now it's like my lips is like, no, forget the chapstick, give me the Laneige. I use this as a lip balm. I use it as a sleepy mask also, but you could definitely see a difference as far as the texture of my skin and how moisturized my skin is. Now, I only have one blush. Honestly, you guys know for something about 2018, I was not a fan of blushes. Nothing was wowing me. Nothing was getting me excited. Everything just seemed the same. So the only blush that really excited me was the L'Oreal Paradise Enchanted blush, and this is part of their peach collection. I got the shade Charming. This is $193. This is the only blush that kind of made me go, ooh, okay, maybe I'm getting my groove back with blushes. But I've never really been a blush person anyways, so this is just enough for me. Okay, so let's go on to concealers. Then we got foundations, and palettes will be the last one. So for concealers, hands down, I only have two concealers that I've honestly liked for 2018. This is the COVERFX POWERPLAY concealer. I'm in the shade in Deep 4. Love this. If you guys have not tried COVERFX, definitely get your hands on this. I really did like this concealer for 2018. I find that it does give a full coverage because of the doe foot applicator on here. A little bit of it goes a very long way, and you could just dot it. You could also wear this as a full coverage foundation if you wanted to. Now, something else that got me, and I think I've went through like 3 of these already. This is the Makeup Revolution of London Conceal and Define Full Coverage Concealer and Contour. This little thing is $7. I'm in the shade C13, and when I tell you guys, when these go on sale, I think I have 2 already. I've went through probably 3 during 2018, maybe 2 to 3 in 2018, that now I have to keep 2 of these on backup. When I tell you guys that I love this concealer during 2018, it was just like I had to look and be like, okay girl, use something else. But this little thing, it was just like, Mika, it's only $7. Like, it's okay if you use it up, you could repurchase it and not feel bad. So yeah, these 2 concealers hands down were great for 2018. I needed something that was going to be full coverage, something that was going to brighten, and something that was honestly going to just do its job and not crease and not move, and that's exactly what those did. Now let's go on to foundation. I only have 4 foundations, you guys. Like, yeah, 4. I really maximized my foundation collection really down, so I think I only have like maybe 8 foundations in my collection. But I'm gonna start off with the COVERFX POWERPLAY foundation. I'm in the shade N110. You guys have heard me talk about this in a favorites video, and I love this. The one thing that I wish they actually changed is this applicator, because you actually have to, what I do is, my sister gave me this idea. She said, why don't you put the foundation upside down so that way the foundation comes, so when you actually pump it, it's not as hard to pump when you have it sitting up. So I actually turned mine upside down, so now all the foundation is just staggered down. But I hope that they change the pump on this, because that would definitely, it's gonna be a repurchase, but I wish they just changed the pump. Now, something else that I went on and gave a try was the Fenty Beauty foundation. I'm in the shade 450. I have realized if you are combo oily skin, the worst time for me at least to try a foundation out, especially a new foundation, is during the summer months in California. Like if you're down south or in California, you will end up not liking a foundation. But during those winter, those spring, those fall months, foundations are the best time to try out, especially a new foundation. I tried this out when it first got released, and it was during the summer months. I couldn't stand it. I just was like, it's not working. And foundations, there are foundations that you can wear during each season, but this is not one of them. I would not recommend wearing this during the summer months if you're just greasy, oily like me. Like, I get combo oily and it's disgusting. So you can always do a tinted moisturizer. This during the spring and every other season besides summer, I was loving this. So that made me go, okay, I already see what's going on. So this hands down was like girl, like, I'm glad I went back to Auntie Riri and gave her a second chance on that one, because now I'm in love with this. Now this one was something that I came out of my comfort zone. This is the NARS Natural Radiant Long Wear Foundation. Usually I am not someone that goes for natural and radiant. All I could think about is shiny, oily, greasy, but this foundation was so beautiful against my skin. I love the look that it gave me. Sometimes you just want that natural glow look on your skin and it's not drying or matte. This is what it did for my skin. It just was like soft and pretty, and if I wanted my highlight to pop, it did that. I got so many compliments every time I wore this foundation that I was just like, do not give up. Like, embrace the beauty, embrace this new change with this foundation and accept it. So I really did love this for 2018. And if you're wondering, I'm in the shade New Calderon. Now this one has been getting hits and misses with everybody. They recently came out with a new concealer and a new setting powder. If you guys want to see me do a first impression on the concealer and setting powder, let me know. This is the NYX Can't Stop Won't Stop foundation, and this was a collaboration with Alyssa Ashley. I'm in the shade 19 Mocha. Now I will say, if you have dry skin, you will not like this. If you have combo oily skin, you will still like this. It is a little drying. It's drying on the skin. I'm not gonna lie, it's drying on the skin like it's drying on the skin like the Fenty Beauty. But what I will say is that if you want something that's going to be long wearing, last all day, your pores come out and your oils just come out just a little bit, this is what that will do for you. But if you're dry skin, do not use this unless you are looking for something long wear and you're going to have to apply some oils or some heavy moisturizer before you apply this. Do not try this because you will hate yourself. This foundation had a lot of pros and cons. A lot of people didn't like it because of the drying effect, but I was like, Fenty dries you out too just as much. So I really did like this. I actually have 2 more bottles of this, and you guys have seen me haul this. Now let's go on to palettes. I had to go with my top, and I didn't even give myself a top number. Now the Huda Beauty palettes, these are $27, you guys. These are the 2 foundations. These are the 2 shadows that I traveled with when I went to Australia both times. And I have Warm Brown, which looks like this. And then I also traveled with Mauve. And I do like, for $27, of course I got them on sale. These hands down were very nice to use. They were very light. They blended so easily. It's something about Huda's foundations is that it's something about the Huda shadows that blend into your skin and give you such a beautiful finish. So yeah, those 2 were something that I did love from Huda, along with her nudes palette. I know this recently just came out, probably last month, but you guys have to admit, like, this is bomb palette. This is a really nice palette. Like, the shades in here are so wonderful. I could go without the concealer shade, but I really did like this. Was probably a best for 2018 for me. There wasn't a lot of palettes that really came out that wowed me, but the ones that did wow me are right here. Now drugstore, the only drugstore was the Maybelline Soda Pop. I could not stand the lemonade, but this one, it was something about these colors comparison that it actually told a story. This eyeshadow palette told a story. You were able to blend and mix different colors and get a couple of different looks. So when I look at a palette, if I can't do that, then I really know I don't need it. So this is what that did, and I really do like this one. The lemonade I did give away, but if you can get your hands on the Soda Pop, go ahead and get your hands on it because it's worth actually having, especially for drugstore. It's a beautiful palette. Now some drugstores that I did love, and again, Makeup Revolution. These are bomb. Like, these you could travel with. You can give these out to someone who's a beginner with makeup. This is, let's see, Neutrals 2, and this is Iconic Fever. I got these at Ulta. I would say the best time to get Makeup Revolution is when these palettes go on sale for $7, or Ulta does a buy one get 2 free or something like that. Anytime they have a sale on Makeup Revolution and you can use your coupon, definitely get your hands on it. So those were like my top ones. Now I got 3 more to go. Makeup with Shayla Perception Color Pop palette. This is something that I also had to like hide out for myself. These colors I could wear at work. I was wearing them out with my girls and people were like, what are you wearing? Sometimes I would just wear some of the highlighter shades just to use as a highlight on my brow, or if I wanted to just do a go-to. These are what that shades would look like, and hands down, I wasn't a fan of probably the other Makeup Shayla palettes, but this one was by far my best one from ColourPop. Now I have 2 more palettes left, and when I tell you guys, if I couldn't have if I didn't have to purchase anything but these 2 palettes, these are probably the top 2 that I was like, I know that I'm spending my money on, and I had no regrets once I did it. The Gingerbread palette from Too Faced. You guys know this palette is just I need to say more. Like, hello, like this palette is definitely, I don't have any words. Like it shows out, and it gives you everything that you need. This was probably number 1 on my list during the fall to purchase, and I was just like, yeah, I see why. Like this one, you have to try it. Now Urban Decay Born to Run, I tell you guys, this palette, Urban Decay did their thing with this palette. When I seen this palette come out, I was iffy, but then I ordered the palette before I went out of the country. That's how serious I was. Between Gingerbread and this one, I was like, I can just have these 2 for the winter, be done. I don't need any more palettes. I can be good with what I have. And the colors in here tell so many different stories. They give you so many different looks. They make you go out of your comfort zone, and that's the one thing I did like about Urban Decay. They did discontinue a couple of palettes, but if they make more palettes like this, they will continue to get my money. This palette, it's thick. You could travel with it. You can do so much with just the shade ranges in here that I find that I was just like, I could just leave this on my vanity for a month, 2 months, and be good, and would never ever get bored, because there's so many different creative looks that you can do with this palette. So yeah, that is it for my best of 2018, you guys. Usually my best of is always long, but I kept it short and sweet this time. I really went straight to the point. I know you guys are excited to see what 2019 is. Your girl is on a very low buy for the month of January. I will not be buying anything, and then come February, March, April, we don't know. I'm trying to see how long I could last with this no buy, because there's nothing exciting now, and I bought too much for 2018. So love you guys. I hope you guys have a happy new year. I will get my best of skincare favorites to you guys, because I know you guys want to see that. Don't forget the thumbs up. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Definitely follow me on Instagram, because there will be a couple of giveaways coming soon on there and on this channel. Till then, I'll talk to you guys soon. Bye.